Hello everybody, my name is Tanya Ortiz. This is one of my first videos that I have made, so please bear with me. I am a personal development coach, an online infopreneur, and basically that means that I'm on my way to being rich. You might say, what's that? Being rich to me is doing what you want, when you want, where time and money is not a factor. Now, if you go to my blog at curiositycanmakeYouMoney.com, again, Curiosity Can Make You Money, you'll read about my blog. And today's topic is about living your life in purpose. I'm really big into personal development. I was reading the newspaper yesterday, and this is what prompted me to write this blog. It's by Dear Abby. Actually, it's Ask Amy, just like Dear Abby. And it says, Dear Abby, I got married 3 years ago. My husband and I are both in our 40s, and we are well matched, happily childless, and happily married. We bought a house. We both have good jobs. I recently wondered, what do I have to look forward to? I couldn't think of anything. It's been a big part of my adult life, searching for a good husband. I got one. Now what? I have hobbies that I'm too worn out to enjoy because of my long commute to work. I search for jobs closer to home, but the market is very tight. Any spare time I have is doing laundry, running errands, taking care of the house, and getting ready for work. I told my husband that I overreached the purchase of our house. I compromised, and he strongly wanted land and a large home, and I obliged. Now that we have a mortgage, that limits my options because I have to keep the hours and keep my pace, current level of income in an unfulfilling job. Again, is this just life? Getting through each day for the sake of doing it again and again. Every day is the same as the next, just waiting for my payday to pay our bills. And it starts over again each week. We socialize, but it stresses me because I feel it too. It takes away from the little time that I have. Do you have insight? Wow. I honestly think that is the 98% of Americans. That's how most people feel. They go to work, and I think the reason it got that way is, again, my blog on CuriosityCanMakeYouMoney.com was about purpose. What is the aha moment that a lot of times we don't have until we have what's called a midlife crisis? You know, what is, to me, the aha moment? It goes back to when you're a kid. You know, on my blog, I tell the story of little Johnny, and little Johnny is little, and he has big dreams, you know. His mother says, little Johnny, what do you want to do? And little Johnny says, I want to be an astronaut, and I want the Lamborghini, I want the big house. And little Johnny has these big dreams, and he says, I want to go to Africa, and, you know, while he's in church, he wants to be a missionary. And he has all these big dreams, and his parents want to see him do good in school while he's young, and they encourage him. And then little Johnny starts to get older, and he goes to college, and he sees the cost of college, and, you know, he says, well, maybe I won't be an astronaut because, you know, that's even more money, and maybe I'll do something else. And, you know, by the time little Johnny knows it, he went from starting off to wanting to be an astronaut to he's now a plumber. And then he becomes 50 years old, and he's unhappy with his life, just like this lady was. And he's like, what happened? Why? Because we're all put here for a purpose. And I truly believe that when God gives you dreams, He doesn't give you those dreams to torment you. He gives you those dreams so you can fulfill them, because we each have gifts. So again, it goes back, what is the purpose in your life? And this isn't going to be a long video. Let's even go back to me. I am a very good saleswoman. I've done sales my whole entire life. For years, I was in car sales. Then I sold Legal Shield full time. Then I went on to a travel company. Now I'm with a skincare company called Nerium that I absolutely love. I tell people that's how I stay fabulous, going into my 40s and staying fabulous. And I'm with another company called Empower Network. But again, when it goes to your purpose, I remember when I was a single parent And I used to sell cars, and I was working from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. And I used to think the same thing, what is my purpose? But I was so busy caught up in trying to get the bills paid, not being able to spend time with my daughter because I was working from 9 to 9, that my purpose in life for years went straight out the window. Even when I was in other companies, again, I was so caught up into why am I here. And it wasn't until I got on my hands and knees and I started praying. I'm like, Lord, I know you put me on earth to do something bigger than just to get stuff and pay bills, you know. And so finally I found the avenue for me. Not saying that's for everybody, but for me, it was Empower Network. My purpose, I believe, I was put in this earth to motivate and to inspire. That's what I love to do. I love inspiring people. I love being that person's cheerleader saying, come on, you could do it. I know God put it in you. I know you have gifts. That's my purpose. So again, as we end this today, I want you to reflect, what is your purpose? What were you put on earth to do? You know, you might have to do like I'm doing now. I actually have one of my spare bedrooms that I'm turning into a yoga meditation room where before I start my day and as I end my day, I could go in and do yoga and just kind of reflect. And I think a lot of us don't do that. We get so caught up into the day-to-day of doing everything. So again, if you'd like to read my blog, go to CuriosityCanMakeYouMoney.com. CuriosityCanMakeYouMoney.com. That's my blog. I'm going to close out with 2 books that I highly, highly, highly recommend. You can get them very cheaply. You get them used on Amazon.com. I'm a shopaholic. That's why I buy, majority of my books. But one is called The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. Now, I'm not going to say it's a hard read. I'm an avid reader. I read a lot. It will take you a while to read that book, but it's a very good one. Before you get that book, I would say this is one of my favorites. This is a book that I could read and go back in a couple years from now read again. It's called The 1 Minute Millionaire. Again, The 1 Minute Millionaire by Mark Hansen and Robert G. Allen. It's called The 1 Minute Millionaire. Again, I'm very big into personal development. So if you're looking to become a better person, I highly, highly recommend reading these books. If you like what I had to say today, again, go to my blog, CuriosityCanMakeYouMoney.com, and also share the video. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you be the best person that you could be, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Bye, YouTube. Bye.